Even in the most blessed days, these 10 days, people do the most unacceptable things. So-called Muslims, in these blessed days, this is what they do. I mean, we're hearing about the news recently. I'm not too sure exactly when it was. Maybe in the last 1 or 2 days. I've just found about it now. The murder of Sana Yousaf, who apparently was big on social media. Um, I don't want to go into the details. Apparently, the person who did it, apparently asked her for friendship or something, and she said no, and then this is what he did. But I'm not going into that. I'm sure many people will go into it. But what I will go into is, firstly, and like you can see in the video, in the image that I put, as far as I'm aware, she is a Muslim. And Muslims themselves are outraged, and rightfully so. And they are sharing whether she chose to wear the hijab or not, that's not relevant to my point. She has passed away, and people know what they should know. Just as good deeds can continue, so can sins. So she can't do anything about it, and we hope that she's forgiven. But people who are alive right now, they should not be posting pictures of her like that. If there's any pictures where she's covering properly, then post those, or don't post the pictures. Um, and that's the first thing. Second thing, some people that I've read about, they are using an excuse or trying to say, oh, she did X, Y, and Z. They're speaking about her sins or whatever else, and saying, like, trying to take the attention away. She was murdered. Go after the murder, not literally, but as in go after to get justice. Go after him. Don't go after someone who's just been murdered and they can't defend themselves now because they passed away. Um, and and even if someone does sin, they could right now she could be all forgiven, and you are slandering her and bad mouthing her and backbiting her by saying such things. And also, um, people do things and they are at different stages. But once they pass away, they can't change it. So you should be, if you're actually concerned about Muslims and Islam, you should be praying for forgiveness um, and getting justice instead of saying about her sins and bad mouthing. And you should be aware of not bad mouthing the deceased. Since you're speaking about Muslim this and Muslim that and Islam and Islam and Islam, you should know the very basics in the religion, but it seems like you do not know. And this is not the appropriate time to even mention these things, as if to say she did all of these things, and maybe that's why this happened. That's absolutely unacceptable. Whether she did, whether she wasn't doing those things or not, regardless, in both cases, no one should be doing what happened to her. And it is shocking. I didn't think we'd see this in Muslim countries from Muslims in the best of days. Unfortunately, it shows us that we as a people, not just the governments, but not all, but some we as a people are also to blame. And then we think we're going to free the oppressed Muslims. We need to rectify ourselves.